coming to you from the Nebraska desert. Since we don't ever get rain, we're running the irrigation here today. So I thought while we're out here screwing around, I'd show you what we got growing in the garden. These are some potatoes that, well, we grew these last year, and these are some that I had left over in the basement that we didn't eat, so I planted them. That's pretty rare. Usually they turn to mush before you know, Groundhog Day, or you start hauling them out and they're all bad. But these were good. They were, so I think we got Lesotho. We got a row of Lesotho over there. Those were the red ones. I didn't really like them last year, so when we planted one, and I don't remember what these other ones are. They're brown. They're a lot better potato. At least last year they were. I got a row of beans way over there that are finally, they kind of look like beans. I think most of this stuff got a little of the D on it. You organic farmers probably know what D is, drift. But potatoes, like I said, neglected them. I didn't get them watered decent on time, and they're finally starting to look like potatoes. A few onions in here. We just threw some straw down on this today. Get down here, I had this straw on here. See, there's the bale I used. Down here we had straw around these melons already. But yeah, what we got here is I got two Carolina crosses, one over there and one over there. Those are supposed to be them long barrel shaped watermelons. Last year I grew them and we got one watermelon on, and it broke off the vine before it was ripe, so that didn't pan out. And that seed's so expensive. A little package for like $4.50 is like 7 seeds in there, so that's kind of ridiculous. But anyway, we grew some again anyway this year. And then these other watermelons are Sugar Baby, and I got some of those on there about the size of a softball already. See if I can find one here without getting wet. Yeah, there's one right there. So hopefully we get some. See? He's like tripled in size in the last couple days, so we got a bunch of watermelons. Then over here we got some cantaloupes. 2 hills of cantaloupe. 3 hills of cantaloupe, sorry. And then I've got some birdhouse gourds, just for fun. You know, the kids can carve some birdhouses. And then we get into some pumpkins. These are basically for fun too. These are these round leaves are Big Moon. And then these serrated leaves are, I don't know, the package just said jack-o'-lantern. So whatever kind of pumpkin that is, I don't know. But every year I grow pumpkins. I used to grow them Atlantic Giants, and I'd get them up to about 40 pounds or so, and then I'd get a bug that would bore in the stem and kill the vine, and that was the end of them. They didn't get no bigger. So, and it happens every year. I get bugs to bore in the vines of these things, and it's happened already this year. See that one right there? Yep. And then these are my tomatoes. I started all these little plants here from seed in the house, and I should have done it an extra month earlier. I kind of got forgotten about, and so this is a hybrid. I had these are Queen of Hearts. It's the last Queen of Hearts I got. The rest of them, I think I had another one there just like the other day, and I think a dog stepped on him. These are Best Boy, another hybrid. They're blooming. They're starting to finally look like a tomato. And then we got a whole row of Romas here. And they're a little, I put this straw around here. Well, when I put them out, I put straw around them right away. And I think the light reflecting off the straw was just too intense for them. They were pretty wilty for a while, even though they were sitting in practically mud. But, and we got some peppers. These are, what are these? These are California Wonders right here. These are green peppers. And then down here are Sunbright. Those are yellow peppers. Then we got hot peppers in the next row, jalapenos, and these little buggers are habaneros. And then we got some Anaheim chili right here. These are their big ones. And when I put these out, they were so little, I couldn't get this straw around them very good, so I had some wood mulch that somebody bought and never used, sitting in the shed for years and years, so I got rid of it. But this straw, I mean, it saves you from weeding, and it saves a lot of moisture, tons of moisture. Those potatoes, I mean, it dries out in a couple days, so we finally got some straw around the potatoes to try to hold some moisture. Otherwise, we'd be irrigating every other day out here. This is corn. This is popcorn. You see the dog, he's such a big ogre. He doesn't go around. He just barrels through the middle. This is some hybrid popcorn I got. You know, for Nebraska being a state of the leading popcorn producing state, you think it'd be easy to find popcorn seed. Well, it's not. Not in anything bigger than a little package with about 30 seeds in it. So we planted. I found some on the internet. This is some white hulless stuff. We like that. It doesn't get stuck in your teeth near as bad as that yellow stuff. So that's what we got. And you can't really tell the difference between this and field corn, except the tassel is really got a lot of branches, kind of like sweet corn. Otherwise, it looks just like. We got a lot of double ears out here. Whether they'll, and there is a lot of pollen falling. Yeah, please. Hope I don't have allergies. Whew. Just look at the dust. Wow. So yeah, the kids there on like full feed of popcorn. So we grow a little popcorn for them to eat all winter. They'd eat it 3 times a day if I gave it to them. And this is my apple tree. This is a Brauburn. These are really nice apples, if you can get any. I've been running the hose on it lightly, you know, just a trickle here for a few days, trying to keep the water to it. Otherwise, the apples will drop. This hot, dry wind we get around here today, I think the soil's pretty light here, pretty sandy, so I gotta water it, otherwise I don't get any apples. And they've already dropped a few before I started watering, so I've had a heck of a time with this tree. Either apples fall off due to drought. One year I had worms come and eat all the leaves off the tree completely. I thought they killed it. There was just a little bit on top that they didn't get, and that's what it lived on that year. But we got a few apples on there. I don't notice any like wormholes or anything in them, so I think they're probably pretty good. If you can get them to, I mean, I remember we ate some once and they were really good apples, but the trick is to getting any. There's probably only a couple dozen on this tree now, but anyway, that's the crops. Send rain anytime. We need it. Corn is, if it's 5 foot, that'd be it. Maybe in some of the better, heavier ground, it's doing a little better, but it doesn't look anything like that popcorn. So, all right, later.